This is Krusty Krabs.
No, this is Patrick. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gory Wolf, and today I have a lovely special guest from a couple videos ago. The audio cut out. This time, we are sure it is recording.
We triple checked.
Yeah, we did not want to have the same mistake because I want you guys to be able to hear what is going on most of the video because it is going to be a good one. So this week's video is going to be...
We're going to do a face makeup, which should be either scary or hurt looking or something that requires the whole face instead of just the eyelids and lips.
Yes. What my channel was kind of originally intended for was a special effect makeup, so we're kind of going into that just a little bit today.
Yeah.
So I have my supplies set out beside me as always, and I have already primed her face.
Eyes.
And face.
Oh yeah.
Because I went...
That stuff smells good! Okay.
I actually, to prime, and it says it's a primer, it says it primes and sets, and I used NYX's new Bear With Me primer and setting.
Gotta do that girl thing and put it behind your hand.
Yes. It's
Special
a multitasking spray. So I used that to set her face and prime her face and set my face. And it gives a dewy finish. Dewy finish.
Squishy.
Dewy finish.
Squishy.
Okay, so to start this look, I figured that I would be kind of doing a kind of Harley Quinn vibe, but with a slight twist.
I don't know that. Okay. Let's do this.
Yes, let's do this. Oh, shoot, I need to pull up a reference photo real quick. One sec. To start this video off, we are going to put my foundation, which is definitely, obviously, way lighter than her skin color, just to give it that Harley Quinn canvas, blank canvas for her face.
Just for the droopy parts, right?
Yeah, we're going to do it around her eyes and blend it out a bit. And if it doesn't look well, we'll probably do the whole face, depending.
That'd be cool. I want to see that.
It'll be interesting to see, considering how light I am next to her. So I am going in with my
Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Miley Cyrus.
Can't Stop, Won't Stop NYX foundation in the shade Porcelain, which is too dark for me. So I actually have put moisturizer in here to lighten it up, which I have sitting over there. I put this moisturizer in it to lighten it up just a bit to kind of match my skin a little more. It's still a little dark and yellow, but that is what I used to lighten this up.
For your information, she was putting on lotion, slapped it on her arm, and it splashed me in the face because we needed to know that.
And that was before I started filming too, so that was fun.
Because we laughed for a good 30 minutes.
30 minutes, yes.
It is now. That time. I have one of those. Or I had one of those. I got rid of it, I think.
Yes.
Or popped it or something.
My best friend calls it a breast implant. And it's just a silicone.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay.
It's just a silicone beauty blender.
It's a teardrop. Now,
yeah.
I understand her point of view, though.
Yeah. She calls it a breast implant. So I'm just going to go ahead. This will be interesting because I'm left-handed. Go ahead and put the foundation on and around her eyes. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, that is so light compared to your skin. I'm gonna tap it because that's gonna help.
Doop, doop, doop.
Tippy tap. Which is a reference from last video, but sadly you guys cannot hear the audio. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do this anyways, but I will be doing this eye off camera, even though it's a different color, but it's the same thing, just on the opposite eye.
With a different color.
Yeah, just a different color. There's nothing else different. I'm doing the same technique, just on the other eye. This foundation is so white on you. Oh my gosh. Got like a little mask.
Suntan be like.
Facts, when you've been wearing sunglasses your entire vacation.
Spain.
Spain. Oh my gosh, Spain.
The memories.
It was a beautiful
Whoa!
experience in Spain, wasn't it?
Oh yes.
Oh boy. If only I had my YouTube channel then. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a
Prettier.
Harley Quinn vibe, just a slight twist to it.
Sorry, I'm obsessed with this now.
So I'm going to be using this palette right here. It has really no name. It is a Color Story palette. They're glitter all over palette. I don't like the glitter colors because they don't really transfer well or apply well. So I will be using these two colors and possibly this color over here just to deepen it up just a little bit.
I got big bags. Sorry, go ahead. This kind of looked like I had a sponge and I put some soap on it and I was going to wash my face that night. And then I squeezed the sponge and the soap got in my eye. That's what that looked like.
Yeah.
But it looked kind of good if you just blend it more. Like,
yeah.
we're not supposed to blend it more because of the look. But if I was trying to make a look, you blend it more.
Yes. It'll be
Glasses. Oh, I have the glasses.
And we're going in with the blue first because that is on the eye closest to me. And I'm going in with my flat brush.
Blub.
Flat brush, blurring brush, whatever you want to call it. I'm going in on the lower portion of the lid and outer corner, dragging it out a little bit, kind of giving it shape. But we are taking the color pretty much all over the lid, just packing as much color on as possible, and then I'll darken up the outer portion just a little bit because in all the pictures I've seen have been a little darker on the outer corner. And for this, we're not trying to blend too much, but we do want it to blend more towards the inner eye because it would be less sweaty and runny. Tweety and runny. Woody? It has been a while since I have done the Harley Quinn look on myself. It was probably, I can actually tell you the exact date here in a second, but I'm going to be taking the color, packing it on the brush as much as possible, turning it sideways, and bringing it down because it does smudge
Horizontal.
vertical. Vertically. Yeah. And it will smudge. Quite.
Oh. Your sideways and my sideways are different.
Smear it just a little bit and darken it quite a bit so that way you can
See it.
Yeah, because this is quite a lighter shade of blue on this. And we're just gonna and we are going to take a fluffy brush, not this one, more so this one, fluffy brush. You guys have seen many times, and we're gonna just kind of blend the inner corner and outer corner just a little bit, but not too much, still trying to keep it looking muddy and smeared.
Feel pampered. That's awesome.
Yes.
Anyway.
Now I'm
the
going...
The exact date.
Yes, the exact date. I'm glad you reminded me. Is December 21st, 2019.
Last year.
Yes, is when I did it. And I will throw maybe a couple pictures up in maybe a few of the corners, I don't know. Or I'll just do like a slideshow type thing and put them in.
Maybe not.
Depends on how I'm feeling when I'm editing.
Feeling generous? We'll throw a few photos in. Feeling generous?
Yeah, if I'm feeling generous.
Psych, you don't get none.
So, I'm going to now kind of darken up that outer corner just a little bit. And to do that, I'm going to go in with my crown palette.
I gotta go my own way.
And I'm actually going to use a almost purple, but a blue tone purple.
Oh.
And this is the Crown 35 PR. And
Fade away.
I'm going to use... That's not the actual name of the palette, that's just what's on the palette. I can't remember the actual name of the palette because...
I'm pretty
as
sure
you
if
can
you
see,
look up Crown, it will pop up.
Yeah, as
But
you can see, there's no...
It's a bunch of dark
branding.
colors, if you're wondering.
And it is the cool tone.
35 PR.
Yes. And I think for this, just to darken up the outer corner, I don't remember exactly how I did it for the actual look that I did on myself, but I think I'm probably going to use this purple maybe a little bit, and we'll see how that goes. Still going in with the flat brush, blowing brush.
Same brush as last time.
Yes. Kind of tapping into that and just lightly applying it.
I know, right? Speaking of which, school started.
Yeah, school's starting soon. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go in with a... Where did it go? I literally just had it sitting here. Oh. And I'm going to blend that out quite a bit.
With the same blender we used last time. Weird. Lots of love.
I'm going to take the same brush that I used to pack on the color, going back in the blue, this time turning it vertical, wiping off a little bit of the color, but not all of it. And I'm going to kind of darken up those lines a little bit since we did darken up the outer corner just slightly. So we're going to just blend the crap out of this now.
The crap out of it. You heard her.
Yes.
Get violent.
Not too violent though.
That voice. Get violent.
Because...
Well, you don't want the color to go away.
That and the eyes are the easiest thing to damage in makeup application. So you don't want to be too aggressive on or around the eyes. I say as, I almost poked you in the eye.
I know, I was gonna say. I shouldn't smile and make wrinkles.
Alright, so this is...
The boys are down.
Oh, great. This is a Dome smudge brush.
Oh, sorry.
And this is by Beauty Professional. Fancy names. And this is their Dome Smudge Brush.
If you're wondering, it smells like nothing.
Why would it smell like anything?
Look in it for in aisles. This is not the right one. It smells good. That one smells like nothing.
So now we're just gonna smudge this dark line out. If you hear the little pitter patter of feet, that is my dog upstairs. If you guys want to see a picture of her,
if she's feeling generous later, she might pop one up. If she's not, y'all get nada.
If you guys want to see a picture of her, comment down below. Let me know if you guys want to see a picture of her. If you do, I will probably post a picture on my Twitter. You guys have to go to Twitter to find it. Or I might post a picture in my next YouTube video at the beginning of the video. Maybe. But I might post it on Twitter.
Instagram story.
So you might have to go check out my Twitter. And follow me on Twitter. Links down below.
Yeah. I don't have Twitter. So link is not down below for me.
But she does have an Instagram, so I will link that down below.
That's the only thing. Someone took a dump. It was Daymay.
Daymay took a potty.
So good girl, potty trained.
Oh my gosh, if Daisy could use the bathroom, that would be...
Stop making me smile. Makes my cheeks glow. Stop.
Okay.
I did that to myself. I deserve that.
She does have a bit of mascara on her already, so we're not going to worry about that. And I think...
You can't see it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It is what it is. You cannot and should not
What's today?
share mascara.
Sunday?
Yes.
Should be Tuesday. Double Tuesday.
You should not share mascara or liquid eyeliner because it cannot be sanitized and you don't want to get somebody's eye stuff on your eye. It can cause all kinds of infections and problems for you in the future. So please do not share mascara and liquid eyeliner.
Thank you.
That is the PSA for today. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and do her other eye off camera and add a few final touches to this eye, and I will see you guys in a second. Bye! Okay guys, I'm back. We're back. And we finished the eyes.
We brought it under the eye and like in the crease, and then we brought it down some more and added more color because it wasn't strong enough. So, and then we did the other eye.
Off the camera. Now for our little fun twist that we're doing, because why not, honestly?
We're going to make her a little bruised up and a little damaged.
Because, as we know, Harley Quinn, she's been in a couple fights. So, I'm going to be taking I know as I talked to you guys in the... Great, I'm dropping things already. Guys, I'm not even joking. When I was filming last week's video that you guys are seeing today, the day that we are filming, I had the hiccups and I was dropping everything before I started filming, and I was afraid I was going to do that while filming. So I'm glad I didn't. So to show you guys basically what my channel was originally intended for was special effects makeup, we're going to do a little bit of bruising today.
Kiss my baby.
So, wrong thing. This is the one I was looking for.
Again!
Okay. So, to start our bruise off, I like to use this color right here to start and give it a nice base, a nice red base. So I'm going to tap into that color with a...
It is the shade of crisp. It's like those okay, hear me out. It's like those crisp leaves on the ground that you want to step on and crunch. It's the brown. That's the brown that we're looking at.
You right, though.
Yeah, I know.
You're right. So, this color is very pigmented, so make sure to tap off quite a bit of the excess. And where should we put our bruise?
I don't know.
So I think we're going to go for that uppercut a little bit and start packing a little bit of that color on there. No, not that. And as you can see,
The jawline.
it gives it a nice base. Then I actually, believe it or not, I know this is going to be a weird color to go in with, but this nice bright blue purple right there.
That is the color of purple.
So we're going to start in the center of that and add a bit of the color. And then as I start applying the color, I decide where I want to take the bruise from there. If I want it to be like a fresh bruise or if I want it to be a more closer healed bruise. And add a little more of the blue purple, blurple, kind of just.
Why do I feel like Harley Quinn has gold on her top? It's her outfit, isn't it?
And then I would kind of just like to swirl it a little bit, and it blends the colors and kind of gives it a more bruised look.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Are you allergic to latex?
No.
Good. Always ask if they're allergic to latex. Very important. I buy this latex at a Halloween store that comes year-round, Spirit Halloween to be exact, and I hate those so much.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is paint?
Yeah, they're grease pants.
Hold on. Where's the little...
I knew it was gonna fall.
Okay.
Still.
Oh, not wearing your brush. Hi.
I'm going to put the liquid latex in this nice container I have that came with a few of my brushes.
So nice.
Yeah, I put my liquid latex in here when I'm doing stuff. So I'm going to just put a little bit of my Halloween liquid latex that I get at Spirit Halloween, or I actually got this at Walmart around Halloween. So I'm just going to carefully
Addison Rae. Creamy.
Dare I set this there?
Like, probably right there or something.
Okay.
Crisp cream.
So I like to use this. I got it with one of my
Facial masks.
Yes, actually. And I like to use this to apply it because I like to use this and a triangular a triangular wedge.
That was the chair.
Yes. So you apply the liquid latex down first. Then, I know I like concentrate there, so I stopped talking and like.
So white.
Then you
Take your
tissue.
Because we don't have cotton.
Yeah, I typically use cotton, but
Typically.
you take your tissue,
Make it into the shape of the cut.
shred it a little bit, and we're gonna layer it, but first, it's a little too big. Oh, that was a little too big. Hold on. Okay.
Too big and too small. Go big or go home.
And then it's like, I also like to rip off the like straight edges so that way it blends a little nicer into your skin, and layer that on there. Then once you have the tissue on there, you're gonna go back in and put latex over it. It's been a little bit since I've done this, so
only you would know this.
So it'll be a little. Do you get?
It's okay. I need to wash my hair anyway.
Latex is not fun to have in your hair, but I got it out, so we're good. And I'm gonna layer the tissue a little bit. Because when this starts to dry, we're gonna rip it. So I am going to kind of blend the latex out as much as possible. Again, it's a little hard because it's starting to dry a little bit, but it also gives it that rugged feel to it. Now that I've done that, I'm going to carefully
I spy pretty like girl.
how to cut it, because I don't want to use scissors on it, because you shouldn't do that.
Knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a knife. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna use a pencil.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go back in and kind of just pull at it a little more, because it'll stick to the thing. Make it look gross. It's been so long since I've worked with latex. It's so weird to be using it again. Alright, so now I have that cut done, and I have some generic setting powder. I don't remember where I got it, so I'm sorry. And I'm going to use my setting powder and a fluffy brush.
Blippy, blippy, blippy.
There. I'm going to use this one. And powder it up, like a lot. Alright, so now that we've powdered it, this is going to be a little interesting because I don't have a foundation that matches her skin color. But I'm going to, it's going to be a little weird because I'm going to darken it up a little bit before I put the foundation on. The latex typically dries a little with a yellowish tint, and you're going to want to use a color opposite on the color wheel that is going to cancel it out. So, since it pulls yellow, I think I'll put a picture of a color wheel up for you guys. Since it's going to be pulling a little yellow, we actually might want to put down a little bit of a blue tone to it. Just a light, because it's not completely yellowish. It's kind of like, not a skin tone yellowish either. So I'm going to be using this blue very lightly. Very, very lightly. So we're going to use a fluffy brush. Fluffy brush. Just so that way we don't pick up too much color. Tap off excess. Lightly dust it. Now we can go in with a skin color.
Orange.
Which is going to be my foundation, sadly. Which is too light for her. So, I'm going to be using this lovely, yes, this lovely thing. And
the breast implant.
I am going to just move that around a little bit. Now, that is definitely too light for you, but I'm going to be using my FX Beauty Blender. It's been damaged. It's old.
It's been through war. It's been 10 years.
Now, it's obviously going to look not quite this pale because of, you know, adding the bruising and all that fun stuff. So, hopefully it'll kind of balance out and be a little closer to her skin color. So,
I'll probably post like a million photos about this on Instagram.
So, I'm going to go in and immediately jump right in with this red. It's a chunky LA Colors lip pencil, I think. Yeah, lip pencil. And immediately go in on the cut with the red. With the fluffy brush. I'm just going to blend that out.
Blend
it in a bit. Honestly, that kind of helps make it match your skin color a little bit. It could have darkened it.
Well, there you go. Win-win.
Fair. And we're gonna go ahead and once we do that, then we are going to darken up the inside of the cut to give it depth. And to do that, I like to go in with a black or dark purple. In this case, we're going to go in with a dark purple, which I will now go back into my crown palette. And I'm going to use a fine tip again. I'm going to use this, the same one that I used for the liquid lip pencil, lip pencil, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's still tall.
I know, I'm trying to think. It's like,
Okay.
it's kind of like mushed grapes. Like old mushed grapes.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of right. You're right. Okay, so I'm going in with a fluffy brush that I use to apply the powder. And I'm gonna just go in with this color right here. And I'm gonna just, cause right after being cut, it's gonna be a little irritated and red, and obviously you're gonna be bleeding. But we're just gonna.
Do you like the sound my toe makes?
Yep.
So weird.
Raise it up a bit. Now that we kind of have that base now, and it's kind of a little irritated and not putting that in there. Now we're gonna go in with my favorite thing.
Liquid blood.
Vampire blood. So I have a brush especially dedicated to this because it does stain brushes. My angled brush from Beauty Professional, and it's dedicated to FX because this stains it. So now that we have that base down, we're just gonna add blood. And freshen that cut right up. So guys, this is the final look, and this is the Harley Quinn we came up with.
Yeah. You got the bruise?
Yeah. We got a little bit of the FX. Haven't done it in a while, like it's been a little while since I've done any FX related things on my face. I've done a few like practice things on my arms, but I haven't done anything on my face in a while, so. And I've never done it on anybody else. So that was a first.
Well, first.
Just like you're the first guest on my channel. So that was the first time I've ever done FX on anybody else other than myself. So it's still a learning curve because it's not here, it's there on somebody else's face. But for the first time doing it,
My hair
it
do
doesn't
be
look
wacky.
bad. Honestly, same though.
It do be wacky.
So,
but it kind of goes with the look, because if she's cut up and bruised, the hair should be like,
yeah, matted and like messy.
Rat's nest.
Me when I wake up in the morning.
This is the end look. Hope you enjoyed watching us goof off and be complete idiots.
Yes, idiots is the word for that. I will link her Instagram and my social media down below for you guys to go check it out.
You should follow her on Twitter.
Yes, Twitter is not doing as well as Instagram. But that's okay because not everybody has Twitter. But if you do have Twitter, go give me a follow. And check out my Twitter because I do post other stuff that's not necessarily related to the channel. So if you want to see stuff that isn't necessarily related to the channel, go check out Twitter. Perfect platform for that. And as always, guys,
stay safe.
Stay safe out there.
Lots of love. Mwah.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Leaves that in. Puts it in the very final part. After.
Yeah. Bloopers. Bloop. Take two. All right.